Here's the truth most people won't say out loud. Feeling fragile is way scarier than being out of shape. And if you're busy, responsible, and doing well in life, this probably hits closer to home than you think. Most of the people that I've worked with in the past, they weren't necessarily lazy. They weren't dumb about fitness. And they weren't avoiding exercise because they didn't care. They're cautious. Because at some point, their body stopped feeling dependable. Their back tightens up out of the middle of nowhere. Their knees hurt doing basic things like picking up the bag of groceries. Their shoulders don't move like they used to, so they can't grab something behind them. And recovery takes longer than it should. Normally because their nutrition's trash, but that's a whole completely different topic. It's really nothing that extreme. It's nothing dramatic, just enough to make them think twice. And that hesitation is where confidence starts to disappear. Being out of shape is uncomfortable. Feeling fragile, though, that's scary. Being out of shape says, I think I need to work on this. Feeling fragile says, if I do the wrong thing, I'm going to make this worse. That is a massive, huge difference. And most fitness advice doesn't talk about that at all. Here's where the fitness industry gets this wrong, at least in my opinion. We say, push through it. No pain, no gain. Just go harder. More intensity will fix it. Here's the thing. That advice, quote unquote, works fine when your body feels strong and resilient, like you're 16, 17, 18, 25, something like that. But even then, it's going to fail. But it completely fails when your body already feels beat up at 35, 45, 55 on up. Because here's the thing. Most injuries don't happen because people are weak. They happen because people do too much, too fast, before their body is ready for it. Pushing harder before your body feels safe is why so many people keep doing what? Stopping and starting, stopping, starting. They keep starting over and over and over again. I think, crazy concept, we should do things differently. We don't start with, how hard can you push? Can I make you redline every time? Instead, we start with, what can your body handle consistently without pain or flare-ups? Crazy concept, right? Safety before intensity. Control before heavier weight. Stability before speed. And structure before motivation. Because your workouts should support your life, not compete with it. Here's the truth. Most people don't want harder workouts. They want a body they can trust again. Because when you trust your body, you're not scared to move. When you're not scared to move, you stay consistent. And consistency is what actually builds strength. When training feels safe, you don't need motivation. You just show up. So here are a few simple things that actually help. First, stop making every workout a decision. If you have to decide how hard to go every time based on how you feel, eventually you're going to skip it, and then you're going to skip it again, and then you're never coming back. Structure removes stress. Okay, second thing, stop training at your limit. Progress happens faster when you leave 1 or 2 reps in the tank. It is not being soft. It is super productive for longevity and consistency and progressive overload. I would call that being smart. Third, stop judging progress by soreness. Ask yourself instead, do I move with less fear? Do I recover quicker? Do I feel more confident week to week? Those are real signs, especially when you're starting out again for the 100th time, you are getting stronger. If your body feels like something you have to be careful with all the time, you're not broken. You're not weak. You're just missing structure. And structure, here's the thing, structure doesn't trap you. It frees you. You don't need extreme workouts. You don't need hype. And you definitely don't need to punish your body. Slow down. You need strength that makes you feel solid and capable and confident again. Strength that lets you live your life without worrying about getting hurt. Because if that's what you're looking for, that's exactly what we're getting ready to do. I hope that helps. Go be awesome.